Howdy everyone, let's make some chicken teriyaki tacos. We're going to start off with 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts and cube them up as you see here. And we're going to be needing about 1/4 of an onion chopped up and about 1/4 of a red bell pepper chopped up. You can add a little bit more if you like. You're going to reserve 1 teaspoon of minced or chopped garlic and 1/4 or half a teaspoon of minced and chopped garlic. So 1 teaspoon and then 1/2. We're going to need some teriyaki sauce. This also is going to be separated into 1/2 cup and 1/4 cup. A can of chunk pineapple, and we want that juice inside of there. We're going to separate that also 3/4 of the can and 1/4 of the can. And also we're going to need some corn tortillas. For the rice, let's get that going. We need 2 cups of water. Get that boiling with a little bit of salt and add your cup of rice. Cover it up and let it cook for 10 minutes. Do not uncover. For our chicken, we are going to start this skillet nice and hot with about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. To that, we're going to add the onions and the bell pepper. And you want to stir that in, get that coated with that olive oil. And you're going to cook that for about 2 minutes till you see the onions are nice and kind of translucent. This is what you want right there. All right. Next, you're going to add your teaspoon of minced garlic. Get that in there and stir it in with the bell peppers and onions. Break it up and stir it in well. You can chop up your own or get it in a jar like I showed you at the beginning. Now, you can also add a little bit more olive oil if you like. If you think it was too dry, then go ahead and add the chicken in there. Stir it up. Make sure it's all nice and covered with the onions and the bell pepper. Get that coated real nice. Add some pepper. And I use some fresh pepper that I've in my little mill. Okay, then also some salt. Now, you don't need to add any salt if you're cutting your salt because you will be adding teriyaki sauce and that does have salt in there. So that's optional. Stir it in. And we're going to add some of the teriyaki sauce. This is where you're going to add about 1/4 cup of teriyaki sauce. It's really what you want to put in there. It's up to you how much you want to add, but I put about 1/4 cup of teriyaki sauce. Stir it all in really nice, then cover it, okay? Make sure you stir it. We're going to cook it 4 minutes and then another 4 minutes after that. Okay, here we go in a little bowl. This is going to be about 1/2 cup of teriyaki sauce. Make as much as you want, but just for the servings that I'm going to be showing you, about 1/2 cup. To that, you're going to add about 3/4 of the juice from the pineapple chunk. Now, you don't have to add that much if you don't want to. You can add a little bit more if you like, but I left about 1/4 in there for the chicken. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that to my chicken, which has been cooking 4 minutes, stirred another 4 minutes, and then I add the chicken with the remainder of the juice, and I'll cover that up, stir it in, cover it up, and let it cook for just a couple of minutes, just to get the pineapple hot. That's all you need. There we go, cover it up. All right, back to our little dipping sauce. I've added a teaspoon, or half a teaspoon of the minced garlic, or chopped garlic. To that, you'll add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and stir it in really good. Make sure that sugar gets all nice and dissolved there at the bottom. Give it a nice little sweet taste that we want. It's got nice flavor to it. And to counteract that, we're going to add some hot sauce. I use tapatio, but you can use any salsa picante or hot sauce that you want. And, well, that's just drizzle whatever you want in there. That was probably about 1 teaspoon. Stir it in, nice and good. Yep. Next, we're going to add some honey because, you know, we just want it a little sweeter. Counteract this hotness again with some more sweet. And I added about 1 tablespoon of honey to this. It's really optional, but you know what? I wanted to thicken it up just a little bit, so that's why I added the honey. Stir it in really well. Make sure you get it, because your honey will kind of go to the bottom, so you're going to want to stir it in again before you serve it. Here's our chicken all nice and done. You can see our pineapple in there, onions and bell pepper in there. It looks really good and juicy. So we're going to start building our tacos. So warm up some tortillas. Here we go. I warmed them up in the microwave. No big deal. In about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to put some of that white rice on the tortilla. Top it up with some of that chicken and pineapple. You can add a little bit more just for show here. I just did it quick. And then you can add some chopped cilantro on top. If you don't like cilantro, you can use some green onions. If you don't like that, you can add a little bit of spinach. Just chop it up nice, and there you go. Nice 3 tacos ready to be eaten. And in a little bowl, I've put some of that dipping sauce. So now just take your taco and dip it right in there. Pick up some of that little juice. Give yourself a little bite, and delicious. This is why you want to serve everybody their own little dipping sauce, because there will be some double dipping. Enjoy.